It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we've got two teams who used to call St. Louis home. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Let's go.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you, and we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but my tight end, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the number 1 overall pick in 2019, to lead them.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
From the 25, they'll go first and 10. First carry for James Conner. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. On the zone read, given to Conner. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. We'll try and run for this with Conner. And this will be a Cardinals first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. They'll go right back to Conner. Ho-ho! Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Second and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. On second down, here's Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Conner. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came, and he's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former number 1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Here's 1st and 10. They send Edwards in motion. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Pass brought in by Ferguson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Again, it's Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. That is Ferguson in motion. Throwing again is Stafford. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a toss, right side. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They send Edwards in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. That is Ferguson in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. They'll run, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Mike, they make an interesting decision. They keep the ball on the ground, thinking they have enough power up front to just push this one in. Instead, they find themselves going backwards, brings up 4th down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Second down and 3. They go play action with Murray. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 13 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Connor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here to Connor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and a yard. Connor from out of the pistol. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to tuck it and go. Ooh. And he's down at the 3. What a run. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. start on the ground, and he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Murray. He's got his tight end. That's Ryman. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Throwing again is Murray. Now he takes off. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
First and 10. Here's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Conner. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Murray now. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on 1st down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Connor. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Third and goal. Here's Murray to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals go out to a 10-3 lead. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Play action, Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Again, it's Stafford. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Ethan Evans now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cards offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, Murray. Complete there to Harrison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Now he'll run. It is a big gain for Arizona. 32 yards.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the first half, and they're going to have to get that fixed and fixed quickly.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Power run inside. Here's Connor. He'll take this down inside the 30. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 2nd and 7. Murray will throw. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. and still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing Murray. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete. Second down, Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Murray. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They're in a 10-point hold. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. On the return, it's Dortch. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Murray. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Out of the end zone, it's DJ Dallas. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. So we're at halftime with just a field goal, separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. We watched the veteran James Conner put together a very solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That one intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point now by Ryland. It's up and good. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Play action now for Stafford. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. They send Edwards in motion. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Stafford. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want, but I can promise you this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Stafford now on second down. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, LA. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's complete his big target, McBride. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. They'll go right back to Connor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Running here is Connor. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. James Conner, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go again here to Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Murray. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Connor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll run with Connor. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Cardinals first down. On the ground, it's Connor. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll try to run for it. On first down, Murray. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals tack on one more to their lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stafford. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough, and they convert on 3rd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw, Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. There's that man again, another catch. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Now a give on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, it's Stafford. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. First and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. Now Murray on first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Murray's going to throw again. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the zone read, given to Connor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the give. This is Connor. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Connor. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Connor. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
3rd and goal. Murray. And that is incomplete. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Stafford now on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Get about 4 here as he is taken down. To the air again, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Now you start thinking situational football, Mike. We're under the 4-minute mark. They've got to go get a score here. Ideally, you want to do it on the plus side of the 2-minute warning, if at all possible.
Throwing again is Stafford. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. That pass play good for 22. First down, L.A.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
It is 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Stafford. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll drop to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Stafford to throw again. He'll get this out to the left flat. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
In this situation, Mike, the kicker has a few options. He's looking, is there a hole in the recovery unit? If there is, that's where the ball's going to go. But he can go high hop, he can go bunt, or he could try to just hit a line drive and hope for a deflection and let his guys go chase down the ball.
The Cardinals offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Here's 1st and 10. Gonna work Connor in the middle here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On second down, here's a run with Connor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. We'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL